Hello guys, welcome back, and today in this video I've got another episode for you guys on Call of Duty Ghost. But there's a little bit of a twist today. I'm actually going to do a class setup for the gun, actually, the Bizon. So the Bizon is very good gun. It's a very fast gun for rushing, and it's also got some good aim. So once we crack into the video, here we go, we've got the Bizon. So we're just going to have a little give of gameplay, and then we're going to run through with the gun. So the Bizon is actually a submachine gun. It's a very small gun, and it's not too bad of a shape, and it's a small gun. So yeah, so today in the video we are just going to be cracking on with some gameplay, and then I'll be showing you the class setup which I use. This is basically a Bizon class setup / gameplay. So I really hope you did enjoy my last video, and that was actually how to rank up fast on Call of Duty Ghost. But obviously this is just a quick setup on how to this is how I actually can't remember. This is the Bizon class setup for you guys. Straight in the action, and we're off and ready. So as you can see, it's a very quick gun to use. It's got a very hit fire, it's a very good hit rate, and it's very accurate as well. It's a very accurate gun, even though it's very quick. It sounds like it's got rapid fire on, but it hasn't. It's a very quick gun. So anyway, let's just crack on. We're just gonna come forward here for the enemies, but as you know, it's a very quick gun, like I've been saying. It's got great accuracy on this gun as well, and it hasn't got too much recoil on it, so obviously the recoil doesn't get increased on this gun much, because on some guns when you're shooting it actually flies up to the roof and it goes absolutely sensationally wild, and that's one thing I don't really like. But anyway, so moving on, so obviously this gun is very good. I'm not quite sure if you guys have used it before. It's a very accurate gun, like I've said so many times now. And it's a very unique gun. You can get loads of quick score streaks with it. You can do basically what you want with it, and it's basically really good online. If you want to rush as much as I'm doing here, you can rush. You can do whatever you like in terms of capturing the flag, or you're such a destroyer where you want to rush. And you can do all of them sorts of things with this gun, and you can also sit back. You don't have to rush with this gun. You can also sit back, so it's not much as a rushing gun. You can also sit back. So yeah, so basically later on in the video I'm just going to run through the perks. I'm going to run through absolutely everything for you guys, so you know basically what you can put on this weapon. And I really recommend this class setup, because it's a very good class setup for you guys to use, so I really do recommend it. I'm trying to get a long kill here. Oh, sorry. So anyway, as you can see, this gun absolutely has hardly any recoil on it whatsoever. So as you can see again, there is actually a very accurate gun, and you can see hopefully here it should be an accurate gun to use. So as you can see there, it was absolutely hard, no recoil whatsoever, and it's a very quick gun to use, so you can actually defeat the enemies very easily, because obviously it's a quicker gun than most of the other guns on the game. It's got the highest fire rate, such as it's probably one of the quickest guns on the game as well. So you don't have to worry about putting rapid fire on it, and as such you probably don't have to worry about putting grip on it, but I'm using grip on it just to keep it as steady as possible. So when you're using this gun, it depends really on your aim. If you do have good aiming, you will have no trouble with this whatsoever. If you don't have the best aiming, you might want to put something. There you go, no recoil there. And if you are not so good at aiming, you might want to put maybe some grip on it. Obviously, I'm not too bad at aiming. My aiming is not absolutely terrible. I've been used to this gun for absolute ages, so my aiming is not going to be the worst. But I'm just using grip anyway to make that grip and that fire, that quickness of the gun very successful when you're coming up against enemies. As you can see there, you win gunfights very easily, and this gun is actually a powerful gun alongside the quickness of the gun, and it's a very powerful weapon to use. So as you think in Call of Duty the submachine guns are not too powerful, well, you better think again, because this gun is absolutely 100% powerful. It is absolute brilliant gun to use within Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer, and it's not a rubbish gun as well. Depends on how much you use this gun. If you use it quite a lot, you will get into the mood. But if you use it, a couple of, maybe a match a day, you will not like it as such, because you're not going to get fully used to it. Also, this gun you can move around very, very quickly. As in, if you're using an LMG, you will not move around as quickly because it's a very heavy gun. So the big good points of this: it's a fast gun. The second point, it's powerful. The third point, it's got brilliant accuracy. And the fourth point is it's not heavy, so you can move around and maneuver a lot quicker within Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer. So we're not far from the gameplay, and we'll be there very, very soon. If you just want to know, and I don't want no grief off this, I'm actually playing on squads. And the squads are very, very hard to play. They're not absolutely difficult to play, but it's a good gameplay to get you leveled up. This is what I'm going to be using for my create class. But just say if you don't feel happy with me showing you a creator class on squads, and I will firmly and agreedly do it on multiplayer. So the gameplay is just about over, and then I will show you the class setup. We have 5 seconds remaining. Can we get the final kill with this class setup? No, we can't. Anyway, that's the rest of that video. I'm just now going to go ahead and show you the class setup for this gun. We're just going to wait for the final kill to come on from Inferno B. This is my team. I actually won this game, went ahead and won the game. So it's been an absolute brilliant video, hopefully for you guys. Good bit of gameplay in there as well. I didn't do too well because obviously the opposition team was actually a really hard team to play against. But obviously now we're actually going to crack into the class setup for you guys. So basically, in the class setup for you guys, just going to come in here. So obviously the primary weapon is obviously the Bizon. You can choose any camo which you like. I'm just going to go ahead and select some weed camo or blunt force. There's only 2. You don't need a third attachment for this gun, which is the good thing. There's only 2 attachments you need. The first attachment is grip. It depends on how good your accuracy is. If your accuracy is absolutely 100% and you're good at using guns that need to increase your accuracy a little bit, then you'll be fine. But if your accuracy is pretty good, but it's not the best, you might just want to select a foregrip. I've just got a foregrip to make that accuracy, and the accuracy successful and 100% good. So it depends. If you're not too good at accuracy, you might want to select a grip in that position. On to the next one, we have actually got a muzzle brake, because as you can see at the bottom, it takes your accuracy up, your damage up, and your range. Your fire rate, and your mobility does not change whatsoever. But the performance here, I've actually done quite well. I haven't done too well with it, but I've got 63 kills, 92 deaths. That's not the actual good. The accuracy is 12.32%. So I'm actually not doing that well with this gun, because I use it quite a bit, but not enough. But I'm going to start using this a lot in my gameplay videos. So yeah, so that's basically the weapon stats. It does take 3 stats up. That's which is very good with the muzzle brake. You don't need a third attachment, and you don't need, obviously, a sight. Onto the secondary for this gun, you can actually choose any gun that you like. I prefer the Magnum because it's a very, very powerful, and also I choose flash suppressor. Onto the next one, I actually use C4, and then for my tactical I use concussion. And then on the next one I have my perks, where I can choose a couple of other perks. You might want faster reloading, and then the perks I have. So the perks I have is ready up for number 1. Number 2, I have sleight of hand. Number 3, I have strong arm. And number 4, I have scavenger. And number 5, I have fully loaded. So obviously with fully loaded, that's very, very good for this gun, because you're a fast gun, you run out of ammo very more quickly. And with fully loaded, you start with the maximum ammo capacity in the gun as such. So anyway, on to this, you can actually get any one that you like. At the minute, I haven't got 2 good ones at the minute. But anyway, that's basically the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I hope this class setup does help you out. Please go ahead and use this class setup, because it's very well recommended. It's very, very good online as well. I've tested it out online, 100%. It works well online. So jump ahead into online and use it online. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Just a quick run up of the equipment I use for the Bizon. Obviously the Bizon, I use grip and muzzle brake. Secondary is the 44 Magnum with flash suppressor. Lethal C4. Tactical percussion. The perks are ready up. Sleight of hand, strong arm, scavenger and fully loaded. And then the strike package for assault is anything you like. But anyway, thank you for selecting this video to watch. Thank you so much for tuning in, and this would really help me out if you could give this video a thumbs up. And also go back to my channel and smash that subscribe button, because that would really help me out. But anyway, thank you for tuning into this video.